These 10 individuals committed some of the most heinous crimes in history, leading to severe sentences. Number 1. Ted Bundy. His crimes are kidnapping, rape, and murder of more than 30 young women across multiple states in the 1970s. Modus operandi. Lured victims by pretending to be injured before attacking them. He was convicted in 1979 and sentenced to death by electric chair. Execution, January 24, 1989 in Florida. Number 2. Jeffrey Dahmer. His crimes are rape, murder, and dismemberment of 17 young men and boys, including acts of necrophilia and cannibalism from 1978 to 1991. Modus operandi. Lured victims to his apartment before drugging and killing them. He was arrested in 1991 and sentenced to 16 life terms. That's 941 years in prison. His fate: beaten to death by a fellow inmate in 1994. Number 3. Charles Manson. His crimes are masterminded the Tate LaBianca murders in 1969, in which his cult brutally murdered actress Sharon Tate and others. Modus operandi. Brainwashed followers in his Manson family cult to carry out murders. He was convicted in 1971 and sentenced to death, which was later commuted to life in prison. His fate: died in prison in 2017. Number 4. Adolf Eichmann. He was a key architect of the Holocaust, responsible for organizing the deportation and extermination of millions of Jews. He managed Nazi logistics for concentration camps. Eichmann was captured by Israeli agents, Mossad, in 1960 and sentenced to death by hanging in 1961. He was hanged in Israel in 1962. Number 5. John Wayne Gacy. He raped and murdered 33 young men and boys between 1972 and 1978, burying many bodies under his home. He posed as Pogo the Clown and lured victims into his home before torturing and killing them. Gacy was arrested in 1978 and sentenced to death. He was executed by lethal injection in 1994. Number 6. Richard Ramirez. He committed home invasions, rape, and murder of more than 14 victims across California in 1984 and 1985. He entered homes at night, killing men, and raping or torturing women. Ramirez was arrested in 1985 and sentenced to death. He died of cancer in 2013 while awaiting execution. Number 7. Dr. Harold Shipman, a British doctor who committed heinous crimes by murdering at least 250 elderly patients with lethal injections from 1975 to 1998. His modus operandi involved using overdoses of morphine to kill patients under his care. Arrested in 1998, he was sentenced to life in prison without parole. In 2004, he hanged himself in his cell. Number 8. Albert Fish. His crimes are child molestation, cannibalism, and murder of multiple children in the early 1900s. Modus operandi. Lured children with promises of work or candy before killing and eating them. He was arrested in 1934 and sentenced to death by electric chair. Execution, January 16, 1936. Number 9. Alonso Lopez. His crimes. He murdered over 300 young girls across Colombia, Ecuador, and Peru in the 1970s. Modus operandi. Targeted poor rural girls, strangling them after assault. He was arrested in 1980 and sentenced to 16 years in Ecuador. A shockingly light sentence. His fate, released in 1998, disappeared, and is believed to still be at large. And number 10. Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. His crimes: led the Sinaloa cartel, responsible for trafficking billions of dollars in drugs, mass killings, and corruption. Modus operandi. Ran an international drug empire responsible for thousands of murders. He was captured in 2016 and sentenced to life in prison, plus 30 in the US in 2019. His fate: serving life sentence in ADX Florence Supermax prison. These criminals shocked the world with their horrific crimes. Many were executed or died in prison, but some, like Pedro Alonso Lopez, remain a terrifying mystery. Their stories serve as chilling reminders of the darkest sides of human nature. Hit like and subscribe for more videos.